rooftop talk, every stolen kiss, every late night walk, every secret wish, every second chance, every time we dance underneath the light of the street lamp. Ooh.
Aw, yeah. How's everybody doing today? Hi, guys. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Welcome to the live stream. So I made some changes. I've been noticing over the last few days we keep getting notifications that are from people auto-hosting the channel for like 1 or 2 viewers. I bumped that up to 5. I might bump it up a little bit higher depending. I like the notifications for like when people actually host the channel and, you know, bringing viewers over, but if it's just like 1 or 2 people that are probably asleep or are just being auto-hosted and it's sending off the notifications every couple of minutes, that's not something that I want to have happening. So I did bump that threshold up, and I might bump it up again just depending on how things go. So let's see. We had 49er with 50 bits filling up the cup over here. Thank you, 49er. And then Emperor with 1 bit as first bit of the day. Thank you guys for your bits. I do appreciate it. Hello, Joe. Hello, Mark and 49er. Baltazar says, hi, Hypno. How are you today? I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. Still just the very start of my day. I've only woken up, taken a shower, and set up the stream. That's about it. Like, I've only been awake for about an hour or so. So far, the day is going pretty good. Good time zone to you, Ollie95. Alright, you know what? I think we're just gonna jump into the game today. I don't got really many notifications to go over this morning. Legions of Lugia? Lugia? Not sure how to pronounce that. Has resubscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you so much for the 3 months of continued support. Congrats on your new chat loyalty badge. Alright, let's do it. Let's jump in. Oh, we're multiplayer now. That's right. Because of the extra utilities, grid power. Extra utilities to grid power not working. Hey, Chris. Joe Hill says, enjoying me some daily FTB. Gonna be in tip-top modded shape thanks to you. Ooh, Boom, boom. All right, so yesterday we had set up our Nether star farm down here, which is, it's crazy, right? This thing is making so many Nether stars, it's almost out of control. Look at how many Nether stars. Anyway, it's pulling them out faster than you can see that updating. Yeah, we have 323. Oh, that's right. This has been going all night. We're on a server now, not a single player. I did not expect to have that many Nether stars. Do we have the space to handle this? Oh. I'm seeing these lights flash orange, and I'm not sure why they're flashing orange. What do we have that's auto-crafting? Anything? I'm confused on what's going on here. The stars are going into the system, and those lights are flashing orange. I don't think we have anything automated. Why would those lights be flashing? Is that a bug with Applied Energistics? I'm not sure. Oh, I know why those lights are flashing. Because we have ores being processed. Yeah? No? Yeah? Maybe? Yeah, we have ores being processed. That's what's going on. Okay. The cup is gone? Am I on the wrong one? Oh, why is that turned off? Oh, that's right, because it's not separate scenes. I turned that off yesterday when we were playing Dark Souls. And for some reason, I was thinking that I was on 2 separate scenes, but it's one scene, and the keys that I use turn the camera on and off. I need to set it so it turns the cup on and off. Anyway, I'll worry about that later. Thanks for the reminder about that. But I consider live streaming the creation of my own mod pack. It's easy through Curse and the community has input. Maybe if I ever decide to make a mod pack, I have no desire right now to make one. So yeah, we need to figure out where we're gonna store these stars. 300,000, like that's more than I need. That's way more than I need. There's a quantum storage, and I've been seeing issues with applied energistics and quantum storage. Like applied energistics will only see 64 items no matter how many items are in the quantum storage. So that kind of leaves us with an option if we can use storage drawers. I think the storage drawers can hold up to 100,000 of one particular item in like a single drawer setup. I mean, we could add multiple drawers for them, but what other options do we have as far as like large storage? Sunset Whiskey says, thank you for automating the unautomatable woot crafting. I copied you and makes life so much better. Thank you for the 100 bits. I'm glad you are using that, and I'm glad it's making your life better. Yeah, using what is it, RF tools, the crafter, having that all set up, and you just pump in the items to make this parts. Yeah, that's really good. I like that too. The barrel mod. What does this do? Infinite capacity. Well, if there's an infinite capacity barrel, let's make one of these. I haven't used Yaba in like forever, probably since like FTB Ultimate, or maybe Unleashed or Monster, like a long time ago. I don't even know. What's the barrel? This one? So a chest plus a barrel upgrade blank. Alright, so let's do this. I like a few slabs in case we want to make more barrels later. Oh, you get 16. Wow, okay. So item barrel, then we're gonna, like, do you have to put on each tier? You might have to do that. Let's make one of these. I'm just gonna make one of each of these tiers. You know what? It's not using the previous, but I feel like this is one you have to put on all the upgrades. Okay, let's set this thing down. Let's take a look at it. It definitely looks different since the last time I've seen these. So if I want to put this on here, it just goes right on there. Lock. What's this? Barrel settings. How do I know if this is an infinite barrel or not? It looks just the same, right? And how do I get the upgrade out of there? Do I break it? It says upgrades infinite capacity. Does it say on the tooltip? Oh, there's like no tooltip. There's no way of knowing what's in this thing. The infinite tier holds over 2 billion items. So I guess that acts just like the deep storage unit or whatever, right? Wasn't Yaba the one that had like the beast storage upgrade, or is that, am I thinking of a different one? I might be thinking of a different one. Hold on a second, I got like an eyelash bugging me. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. Let's go with W3. Just subscribe to the channel with Twitch Prime. W3, thanks for subscribing to the channel. I do appreciate that. Thanks for using your free Twitch Prime subscription here. Feel free to let me know in the chat how to pronounce the name so I can say it the way you like it being said. Is it Is it Weeb Wise? I'm not sure. It looks like Leet Speak, but I'm not 100%. Hello, White Demon. I'm thinking of Jabba. I might be. This is Yaba. Yet another better barrel mod thing, whatever. I don't know. All these acronym things. We be wise? We blaze? Yeah, I don't know. Cactus Puncher says, Hypno, who do you watch on YouTube? Enjoy anyone? Probably the person I watch the most on YouTube would be Cody's Lab at the moment. Does a lot of like science related videos and things. Unfortunately, he doesn't put out videos too often, but the stuff he does takes time, so. All right, let's get this thing set up. We need a storage bus. Yeah, unfortunately these days I don't get a lot of time to watch YouTube. You know what? Let's stick this right on top here, just for fun, just for testing. We'll do that. Do that. Okay, so it does say what's in there. Interesting. Okay, so we want another star, and we need to connect this down here. Is that too many? Oh no, now it's going. I think we need to put the storage bus on read only. So why is that going so slow? Shouldn't that export bus be doing like stacks at a time, like every tick or something? Maybe okay, let's do this. Let's get rid of this thing. Get rid of that. Let's do translocators. Let's do an interface. Oh, you know what? I never told Monster Cat to join, did I? I was going to, and I was waiting, but I never did. There we go. Interface. Translocators. Oh, you can't put a translocator on these barrels? Oh, I hate that. Okay, well, this isn't gonna work then. What's another way to do that? Item. We had these speed upgrades, right? Maybe transfer node? Would this be faster? Perhaps? Maybe. Let's set this to be another star. Grab a whole bunch of them, put them all up in here. All right, and we had transfer pipe. Translocators used to be good. I don't know what happened. Okay, so that's working. Let's put in the speed upgrades. What's it doing? It's not doing anything. Why is it not doing anything? I'm confused. It was just working. Now it's not. Oh. I'm no longer confused. There's also the stack upgrade. Increases the number of items pulled to X. Let's try that. Does that go faster? Oh yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. I didn't realize, yeah, I clicked in 40 of them. 20 went to the upgrade slot, the other 20 went to the output slot. I didn't see that. Now, this particular thing, before I fill this up to like a crazy capacity, is there a way to move this? I guess the chest transporter, right? I'm like stuttering over some of these words for whatever reason. Chest transporter. There is a painter. There is a oh, is a barrel hammer. Does that pick a barrel up with atoms in it? Why do I need that many nether stars? I don't need that many nether stars. We got this many nether stars because I forgot that this is not a single player world anymore. It's on a local server that's still single player, and it was running all night with a woot nether star farm going. You can just break it keeps its content. Somehow I don't trust that. Let's make another one and let's do it. It does keep its contents, huh? See, I mean, if I was only putting a couple, like 30 stacks in there, sure, I'd believe you, but when you're putting in hundreds of stacks, if I break that and items spill everywhere, I guess thousands of stacks, and items go everywhere, that would cause, like, some crazy stupid lag, and I can't just trust that they hold the items. All right. So we have a lot of stars in here, and we got still another 120,000 left to go into that barrel. Calf King with 100 bits says hello. Hello, Calf King. How you doing? Boom, boom. There's no cardboard box because there's no mechanism. Don't believe there's any mechanism in this pack, right? Nope. Hello, says Stannis fan. Emperor with 10 bits. That's small village. Thank you for the 10 bits. Bum bum. Yeah, we have a few nether stars now. I think we might be okay on the nether star situation for the time being. I should probably set the priority on this to be high. What am I doing? This. So nether star should always go here. Okay. Then we can set this thing. Let's get rid of this to begin with. Alright, so all of our nether stars should be going here as our system is making them, and it looks like that is working just fine. So these barrels work pretty good with applied energistics. Let's do bidirectional. Okay, so star, yeah, now we can see them all in here, and they all exist right there, which is awesome. Oh yeah, you can see, okay, that's cool. It holds how many? 2 trillion? See, that's 1,000 million. No, 2 billion. 2 billion exactly. It says Infinite only holds 2 billion. That's false advertising. Can you use a dolly? I don't think there's a dolly in this. There's these dollies. Look how adorable they are. Dolly Jill, Dolly Mia, and Dolly... Ganelin? What? I don't even know how to pronounce that name. Yeah, literally unplayable. It said a million, or it said infinite, and only holds 2 billion. False advertising. I can't even. Okay, so now that we got that hooked up, our star situation is under control. We need to get those stars all up on here. These things are empty, and we need to get them so they are constantly being full of stars. We got this to 0.1% full overnight. Yeah, so we got to figure out where we're going to put our nether star generators and how we're going to get those hooked up. I almost feel like we should just kind of get rid of our solar panel. Calden 1337 with 1,000 bits. Oh my goodness, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Appreciate it. Bum, bum. Harmgen, feel free to check out my Twitter for information on that, where I post information when video schedule changes. Bum, bum, bum. I'm almost thinking we could do like a multi-block controller kind of around this tree. I don't really like the controller over here. We set it over here because this is where we started playing Energistics, and this was like our platform at the time. I'm thinking we should move this. And we could do like a multi-block controller around this tree. Since we already got like applied Energistics kind of going on over here, we got this stuff, and just being over there doesn't make sense. So if we remove this stuff, we could use this platform over here for like where our nether star things are, because it really has no other use at this point. I think that's what we might do. Yeah, the chest transporters, I'm aware of those. Calf King with 100 bits is filling up the cup all the way up. Thank you, Calf King, for the 100. Sunset Whiskey with 7 bits. Thank you, Sunset. Oh, and Calf King with another 100. Thank you for the second 100. Appreciate it. All right. I think we're going to take this down. Well, we might just leave this here. I think we're going to stop using it. Let's put it that way. Let's move these. These currently aren't doing anything. They're empty. This is empty. We can take this away. You know what? I guess we could just leave a plug here. We just set that right there. Might as well just do that. We'll set up like our nether star stuff over here. I think we had a few more of these that I made, right? We only had 7 of those. Boom, 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 boom. I'm not sure how many. 56? All right, let's do 50. Don't really need that many. Let's do 56. 56 Fernite generators. There's almost a stack of these. Why are we missing one? You know what? We don't need that. Because we already have like 6 over here, right? Oh no, I had them on me. Let's just do 60. That seems like a reasonable number. Oh, the builder's wand. Builder's wand. Rare, I guess we'll use the diamond wand. Oh. Okay, so don't use a builder's wand on these. That just turned them into a machine block. So I'm gonna give myself 9 more of these things because that's just stupid. How do I is there a way to tell the difference between these? It's an NBT tag that changes between them, so I have no idea how to give myself one of these other ones. You know, I think I could probably do one of these, right? How do you even do this? World inventory? Is there a way to turn on cheat mode? Recipe mode, cheat mode. I want 9 of these. I got to opt myself on the server. How do I do this? I'm in survival. How do I don't, how does it, how do you work? I want to cheat. How do I cheat? Global, cheat mode. Oh, maybe I gotta do this after I've already gone to options, inventory, whoop. Cheat mode. Click on the wrench next to the search bar. Oh. I gotta stack those. I don't want to stack, I just want 9. Get rid of those. Okay, so now I should have the correct amount that I had previously. You guys are replacing these all down manually. This is a lot of Nether Star generators, by the way. I don't know if this is necessary. I don't think this is necessary. I think this might be a little unnecessary. Are they spawnable? They are. This might be a little crazy. That might be a little crazy. That's a big wall of power. I don't know if I want this here. Now that I've set these down, I don't know if I like this. Maybe if we set it down flat and we like level out that leaf, the little bush there. These just look like they're out of place now. I thought it was gonna be a good idea. I was wrong. Let's not do this. Like, if we get rid of this leaf here, maybe we could set them down like horizontal, whatever, that might look better. But just like a random wall like that, that just doesn't look good. How much does one of those make with 20 speed upgrades? I don't know. Oh, these are all decaying now. Another spot there. All right, let's set these things down this way then. Eight. Do, 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 do. 8 times 6, that's a decent amount right now. I guess we can add more later if we need them. All right, so now we gotta get ways to put stars into those things. I would like to move our applied energistics, because once we start this thing up, it's gonna be putting off the wither effect nearby, and I just don't want to deal with that. Let's break that. As far as the ME controllers go, we don't have any extra ones. Let's make some more ME controllers. We'll get that all hooked up, so it's just gonna be easy, like move the blocks and everything still just works again. All right, so how many of these skystone do we have? 48 to 52. So we need pure fluix. We don't have those on AutoCraft. Let's make... Oh, we don't have that on AutoCraft either. Let's make 200 fluix. You really shouldn't place in that code so you get wither effect. That's what this witherless rose is for. Why is everything going? What is going on? Oh man. 8 FPS for the win! Why was that going so crazy? I don't know. Okay, so now we need to take the fluix and we need to pulverize it or something. I really should set that up for an automation, but lazy. I think it was decently fast in here. That's not like super slow. I guess right now I can set this so I don't have to worry about it, maybe? Oh, is that not oh, it is pulling. It's not pulling very fast. Let's do that. Is it still oh my goodness, it's still crafting these? What is it doing? Like, why is it only pulling out like 2 at a time or whatever? I'm not sure. Alright, so we'll just call that good. We should have plenty of the fluix in here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, 2 stacks, 3 stacks, 4 stacks. Am I dropping frames? Do you guys know what dropping frames means? 49 says, oh, is this a new song? You don't think I've heard this one before? I think I've heard this one before. I just think it's an older one that they might not play as often. Pretty sure I've heard this one before. All right, so let's make these controllers. Oh, we need the processors. Should have had those crafting earlier. I don't know how many we need. Like, let's do 50. That seems like a reasonable amount. All right. Network switchboard. Just got the achieve. Oh man, I need to put down torches in a lot of places around here. Anyway, so we were gonna do, let's see, if I do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know what? If I put it around this tree, we're not gonna have access to the inside of this unless we do a 7 by 7, right? That's a lot more. I mean, I guess we could do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I guess we could do a, let's do a 6 by 6 actually. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Do we need this many controllers? No. We absolutely don't. How do we make the skystone? I forget. This. Should have plenty now. Yeah, I missed a few bits here. Dr. Morg MD with 100 bits. Dr. Morg, thank you for the 100. Sunset Whiskey, 50 bits. Sunset, thank you for the 50. Caden. Is it Caden? You have to correct me if I'm saying that wrong. With 700 bits. Thank you for the 700. I do appreciate that. Wow. And then Mark and a Mac with 50 bits, filling it back up. Thank you, Mark. Hello, Justin. Can you show the amount of days in the corner? No, it doesn't matter. Why does that matter? The fact that they even have the amount of days being available annoys me, and the fact that there's FPS shown on some of these annoys me. Like, that stuff doesn't matter. But people think that it matters, and it doesn't. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that branch needs to get at, make like a tree and get out of here. Boop. Place it! Okay, so we almost got the amount of controllers set up that I want. Okay, I'm turning off is it F7? F7, turning it off. It's bothering me. Okay, cool, I made 2 more. Let's make, oh, I don't know, 20 more of these things. I don't really know how many more controller blocks we need. I guess we should figure that out before we make like way too many. We're never gonna use them. Okay, so we need 4, 5, 6 more. I think 6 more. There we go. Actually, this is gonna be too many because we already have the other controller blocks that we're never gonna use from our existing thing. There we go. This. Okay, it's bothering me too much. I gotta get some torches around here. It's bothering me because I saw there's yellow X's here and now I gotta fix it. So all of that is fine. We haven't even like started over there yet, but this stuff is like areas we're gonna be in and I kind of want them lit up. Are we good? Oh, that's about it, right? All right, so we have extra torches. Let's go over here then. We have a magnum torch or a mega torch or whatever, so nothing will spawn over here anyway. But if I ever move it or whatever happens, I forget, I want torches down. Okay, we're good. Emperor with 1 bit says the cherry on top. Thank you, Emperor. Okay, so we got our controller set up now. I guess we should get, well, we can't hook that up, otherwise the entire network goes down. So we have P2Ps over here, right? We have 3 channels, 0 channels, and this one's using 30 channels. I think the 30 channel one is this, right? It's only using 11. So where's the other channels? Oh, right there. So that's 11 plus 19. Yeah, that's our 30 channels right here. Okay, so I'm trying to think how we're gonna move this. I think we have everything we need. I need the memory card is what I need. We're gonna need this memory card so I can swap the P2Ps. Let me make extra P2Ps so I have them on me. Dense. We don't have any more dense cable. That's a problem. Let's make some dense cable. We need to make these. All right. This, make those. 4 dense cable. We have the memory card. We have some P2Ps. I mean glass cable. That's fine. Dog Diggity with 100 bits. Good morning, Hypno. Good morning, Dog Diggity. How you doing? You can transfer RF power using Draconic Evolution. Thank you for the info, I guess. Not sure why you're telling me that. Did you know you can store items with RF with refined storage? Did you know that? I don't know why you're telling me about that. Emperor with 9 bits. Micro Village. Emperor, thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. So I guess what we should do, I always hate taking this apart because I'm gonna be like, now I need something, I don't have access to it. I think we're fine, right? All we gotta do is just connect that controller, hook the things up, and then connect the P2Ps. We have enough cables, I believe. We just have to move the discs over. What was the GP bug? When you're playing in single player, randomly says you're using thousands of GP when you're not, and you delete the extra utility save file, reset it, and then it says you're using thousands more a little bit later. Like, it just doesn't work in single player. All right, let's take this off. Let's go power the other one. Let's just start moving it. I think we're fine. So our whole ME system is turned off at the moment. Let's break this stuff. Wireless is broken. How are we doing on inventory space? We're fine. Do. All right, so we need to get our drives over here as well. I guess we could hook up the P2Ps first. That. These. There's that one. All right. And then P2Ps. Glass cable. All right. Memory card. This first one here, this is going to our main stuff over in this side. Okay, so both of those should know about it. We just need to run a cable over to this controller now. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I think that should work. This cable, I believe, was just a P2P cable to begin with. So all this stuff going over there, we can get rid of. This is not needed anymore. As far as I know, that's not connected to anything except for those drives, right? Yeah, that was just connected to this stuff. Okay, so that's all fine. So that one line, I might want to change this cable to go to a different spot, but that's running to this P2P here, and these two P2Ps down there. So those should all be connected, I think. Just make sure we got things hooked up. Yeah, that's the correct amount of channels. It's at 11. This one should say 19 over here still, I would imagine. Yeah. Okay, so we should have a P2P on the controller. It says 30. Looks good. All right, so now we need to get our drives over here. Should be a chest transporter, I think. Let me put some stuff away. Boom, 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 boom. As far as the drives go, do we stick them down here? Does it matter? I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe we'll put them over here. Just so they can have their own separate channel or whatever and be directly on the controller. We'll leave that alone for now. Boom, boom. So where's my glass cable? All right, so now we should have our storage back. Cool. All right, so now we need to get our network stuff hooked up so we have access to the wireless. Then I think we're just gonna kind of plop up here. I didn't grab the thing. So this little guy's got to go right in there, and now we should have wireless access to our stuff again. Cool. All right, so everything is mostly hooked back up. The other thing was this ender chest over here, which we have going into this interface, which is now full because we're not sucking that into the system. So this can all be moved directly onto controller as well. Let's do that. You know, I'm just gonna put it on top. I don't think we're gonna have any real connections on the top of this thing. Like most of it's gonna be coming from the inside for P2Ps or on the bottom for the cables running out. So things like this, we can just put over here. Don't think we need the matter condenser right now. Don't think we need that on us or that. Okay, I think we got stuff happening here. Oh, I need that plank. Better. Okay. Craig now says, I couldn't ever get P2P working because every time I find a tutorial on it, it would be for a different version. No one actually says what version they're writing the tutorial for. Copious Robin says, the only benefit of using P2P tunnels is that you don't have to run dense cables everywhere. That is one of the main reasons. Yep. P2P, at least in the older 1.7.10 version, has all these other ones, even though they're available here, like the RF one, for instance. So I guess that one says EU. There's an RF one, and you could transfer power along the same cable. So you'd have like a P2P for power, you'd have one for data, and then all of that would just run along your ME cable. It was pretty nice. I did that extensively, I think, in the Infinity Evolve Skyblock playthrough that I did. You can also send redstone signals through that same cable if you need something. There's a light one. I'm not really sure the purpose of those. You can send items and fluids through it as well. I never really got too many uses out of these, though. Yep. But yeah, the whole purpose of those is so you don't have to run dense cable everywhere. You run like the base cable with one P2P on one end that has like the 32 channels, a P2P on the other end, and you can output the 32 channels. And you can do that for up to, depending on how you have it set up, you could have like 8 receiving P2Ps on one regular cable. So you could have 32 times 8 channels. Pretty good. Mr. Hyena, I don't know why you keep trying to tell me factoids like this. Unless I'm asking about something, tell me that is just annoying, right? It's stuff that I just don't care about. I'm not trying to be rude, but just telling me random facts about some mod that I'm not even currently using or worrying about, like, I don't need to know about it unless it's relevant. Hello, Razzle. Alright, so wait, do we have all of our P2Ps hooked up? No, I think there was another one. No, we have to hook up this other P2P over here, I think. This one down here. Yeah, no, that's already hooked up. Wasn't there another P2P? Maybe there wasn't. Maybe it was just the one. Or I guess those two. No, we did have another one because we had one with 30 and one with 11. What was the other P2P hooked up to? What am I doing with all the Nether stars? Collecting them right now. We're going to be putting them into these Nether star generators here soon. I thought I had another P2P hooked up, and now I don't know where that one went. Was it over here? Ah, I was right there. Aha. Okay. Let's grab this one. Okay, so those should get hooked up. C Sounder says, hey Hypno, how goes the battle with GP? I finally, unfortunately, ran into the issue last night. We put our save on a local server and have not had any problems yet. Yeah, it still says we're using 60 out of 564, which is correct. For whatever reason, when you do it in single player, it just screws up. When you do it in a multiplayer environment, it works fine. I don't know why, but that's the way it seems to be working. Hello, Landon. Is there a block similar to the Thaumcraft Transvector in this pack? Kind of missed those. Wasn't that an add-on for Thaumcraft? Like, I don't think that was Thaumcraft by itself, wasn't it? That was like, I don't remember. I think it was a Thaumcraft add-on. But yeah, the Transvector blocks, those are pretty nice, where you could link a block like 2 blocks away or 5 blocks away or whatever, and still have access to that block, so you can have like floating things. I like that. I don't think there's anything similar to that, no. Okay, so let's get our power hooked up then. We need the conduit. We have 45,000. We have 45 of these that do 20,000 each. And these do like 4,000 RF per tick by default. I guess we haven't tried one with speed upgrades to see how much RF per tick those do. Let's grab a stack of stars. Let's try putting in 20 upgrades into one of these. Let's just kind of see what kind of power we're talking about here. So that's going to make a lot of power. That does like, if we do uses, Nether star generator. That makes 9.6 million RF over 2 minutes without any speed upgrades. That makes 9.6 million over 5.7 seconds. I don't know if we need this kind of power. I want to make this kind of power, okay? I think I want to do that. I want full upgrades in all these. I would like to fill up our energy ball. I think that'd be kind of fun to do. Yeah, 400,000 RF in 0.2 seconds. Kind of clever with 140 bits. Says Nether star generators for the win. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. 80k RF per tick. Maybe we don't need all these generators. I think what we are gonna need to do is get a resonator going. All right, resonator. Does this have speed upgrades? It does. Let's move this a little bit. Okay, there's some hoppers. We need some regular chests. Did they just add that? I thought Quark did not make different types of chests anymore. Anyway, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't like the different types of chests, is all I'm trying to say. I don't like it. It ain't natural. Resonator. Hopper. Chest. Speed upgrades. Alright, so we're gonna make all of the upgrades. The different chests are super annoying. I agree. I don't like them. I wish there was a way that you could right click them or put them back in your crafting grid and turn them into the oak ones, the default ones, or something like that. I don't like the way that those are set up. Mark on a Mac, 50 bits. Thank you, Mark. You love how modded lets you harness the power 1,000 stars but not keep the rain off your head. Well, Joe, now that you said something, we got this little guy right here, a celestial manipulator from Draconic Evolution. So we can change the weather so we can start rain if we want to. If you haven't seen this before, this thing's kind of cool. So we can start and stop the rain with this thing. So you use a rain sensor that emits a redstone signal when it starts raining, and then you can automatically stop the rain. I mean, I guess? Kinda, maybe? This thing's also cool because it does time, so I can set to midday or sunrise or whatever. Tell it to skip a full day. Pretty powerful. It's pretty nice. Comment retracted. This is neat. I don't remember if the time dial does anything differently. Let's tell it to skip 24 hours. You can kind of see the position of the moon and the sun as that's going around. Do. Yeah, this thing from Draconic Evolution, that's a really cool item. I like that. Archangel with 500 bits. First bit sploosh actually on the live stream for reals. Thanks for all the great content, Hypno. Archangel, thank you for the 500 bits. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Welcome to the live stream. Sunset Whiskey with 25 bits filling up the cup. Thank you, Sunset. All right, we were gonna make a bunch of those things, and then I kind of got distracted here. Now we got a lot of these that we can make. These speed upgrades. What do we need? Redstone blocks. Do we have? We have 99. That's not gonna be enough. I don't know if that's enough. That should be, I think, though. This thing's lagging. I'm clicking all the things. I'm not even clicking anymore. Is it not making them? Why is it so late? Why did it not queue it up? Oh, now it made them all. Weird. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna have enough GP to support all this stuff. We need to go get some more dragon eggs. Each one of those is gonna take 20 GP. If we get like 2 or 3 eggs, we'll have enough. Let's do that. Let's go farm the dragon a few times. What is that called? Crystal something? Nether crystal? Ender crystal? End crystal. Oh, I was like, are we out of stuff? I guess we might run out of gas tiers. Hopefully we don't. What is this? Stable glass. Whatever that is. How many gas tiers do we have? Oh, 20 more. We're good. We'll go kill the dragon 4 times. That'll be more than what we need to do, but we'll do it anyway. How do we get to the end? We don't have a warp to the end. Let's make a warp to the end. Oh, did we make a warp to the end? We did make a warp to the end. I just never set it down. Can you put a gas in the woot farm? I think you can, yes. I have not tried it yet, but I am 100% sure that you can. So loud. Why is it so loud? Oh, I missed it. Archangel 56 with 1,000 bits. Archangel, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. All in sploosh. Okay, these are my bits for now. Lol, just burned a hole in my pocket. Thank you so much for the bits. I do appreciate that support. What's the matter, Durgan? Trying to go somewhere? You got somewhere important to be, Durgan? Oh, now you're going down there. Fine. Well, that's kind of cool. It tells you in hearts how many hearts this has left. It said 20. There we go. Did I kill it twice? Sounds a little echoey there. Come here, Enderman. Come here. Come here. Alright, well, I got the heart. Oh, come on, stop looking at more of them! Okay. Just die. Alright, so we got the heart. Just kill the dragon in one hit. If we had some of the Draconic Evolution tools, we could probably kill it a heck of a lot faster, but... The dragon fight's never been exceptionally hard, but it's like super easy when you can fly, right? And you have unlimited ranged weapon spam. Allegedly, the next Woot release will allow the regular dragon, not chaos, and give DE heart and dust. That would be interesting. I hope they nerf it a little bit so it's not like the Wither boss. The Wither boss is cool, but getting 8 Nether stars every 2 seconds is a little... I mean, I'm all about overpowered stuff, and that's fine, but that is a little ridiculous. I don't know. That's my feeling on it. Maybe you guys feel different about it. All right, Durgan, where you at? Yeah, Woot just generates mob drops. You put in power, you get out mob drops. That's it. It takes a little bit of crafting to make the multi-block structure, but essentially it's power equals mob drops. There's a really cool looking bridge from DecoCraft for your tree base. It's called Hanging Bridge. Okay, remind me about that when we get back, and we might look at that. I'd rather have something other than like the stupid stair things that I haven't even made yet. Bum, bum. We haven't gotten very much draconium dust, have we? Oh no, we got a stack right here. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, so each one of these dragon hearts that or dragon eggs that we're getting is 500 more GP that we can do once we get the dragon generator or whatever. It's the only reason why we're farming this, so we can get an additional like 2,000 GP. Day3, again, I don't know how to say the name properly. Weeby Wise, maybe, with 1,000 bits. Been watching you on YouTube and love your content, so thought I would pop over to Twitch and show my support. Well, thank you for stopping by the live streams. Glad you're enjoying the content enough to come by and help support. I do appreciate it. Yeah, don't ever feel obligated to, you know, donate or cheer or whatever. But any and all contributions definitely appreciated. So it helps me be able to do this. Go. Oh yeah, Durgan. Oh, come here. Come here. Come here. Leave the target better. Get him. Hi. Oop, where are you going? Where are you going? Now, you're not pro unless you can kill the dragon before it lands the first time. So can we do it? Can we do it? Can we kill it before it lands once? Oh, come on. Oh, we did it! Sunset Whiskey with 100 bits says, I feel obligated to fill the cups. Thank you, Sunset, for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. All right. Where'd the heart go? Did I get the heart? Oh, I did get the heart. All right, let's do our final one here. Hello, SD. Do. I was wondering what would happen if that would launch me or whatever. It did. So since those beams like go to a certain point, if we had the corporeal attractors or whatever that we're using to automate the dragon killing in 1.7, I think, what was that, Infinity Evolve Skyblock? That'd be like really easy to get that hooked up because you know exactly where the dragon's gonna spawn. Like you don't have to guess and do a bunch of testing or whatever. All right. And we got launched. Is it Draconic Evolution that makes it cost another star? I thought that was just the recipe. I don't know. I've never done the dragon respawning in vanilla Minecraft. I haven't played vanilla Minecraft since like 1.8, so I don't pay attention to those recipes. It seems kind of fair to me though. I mean, how often do you need to respawn the dragon? I'm not sure what was making that tinking sound, like we're trying to collect an item or whatever. My inventory's not full, so maybe there's some fake item that thinks it's on the ground. No dragon kill sound? Okay. Grid power is a bad idea in your opinion? I don't know. I kind of like that there is some kind of roadblock that you can't just make the best item. That you have to do a little infrastructure. I don't know if grid power, the way it was implemented, is the best way, but I don't mind it. I don't mind if there's some kind of like limitation to what you can do until you build some infrastructure. I think that's it. I don't think we need to do anything else here. We got our 4 eggs, we got our 4 hearts. Let's peace out. Would be a great idea if it didn't break so often. It's only broken for me in single player. So once they get that bug fixed, I think it's fine. I don't know. Like I said, I've been playing on a server with XB for a while. I haven't had a single problem with it yet. The only time I've experienced problems is when we were playing in single player. Okay, so we can put all this extra stuff away that we don't need at the moment. Okay, so dragon eggs. We need to get ourselves the dragon generator. Dragon egg mill. Dragon egg mill. Can we make any of these? We need 4 of these guys. We need 4 of these guys. What are we missing? Oh, more stone burnt. This stuff? Yeah. Do I have a playlist for my songs? Ask Salazar was taken. We have, or what we play here is the Monster Cat live stream music. So if you go to twitch.tv/MonsterCat, you'll hear the same exact thing that you're listening to right now. It's just a rebroadcast of their music. There's no playlist. It's whatever they're playing. How the heck do you have so many Nether stars? What are you talking about? We don't have that many. We only have 342,446. That's not that many, right? We have a tier 4 Woot farm. Woot! Which has... I don't think looting matters. It has rate 3 upgrade, efficiency 3 upgrade, so it costs just a little bit less power. And then we have the mass upgrade. So we're killing essentially 8 wither bosses like every 2 seconds. Or whatever this says. Yeah, spawns 8 mobs every 40 ticks, 2 seconds. And it's costing 20,000 RF per tick to run it. Bum, bum, bum. DecoCraft bridge. Okay. DecoCraft bridge. This hanging bridge, was that what it was? Was it the hanging bridge? Was it this? That has no recipe. This has no recipe. No recipe, no recipe. Oh, DecoCraft. This is the one where you have to build the one block, right? And then you have to put in all the different clay things. Oh my goodness, I haven't looked at DecoCraft in forever. What is that one block? Yeah, you have to make these, the crafting clay. I would imagine it would stick out like a sore thumb. I would think wrong. Workbench. Ah, no, that's BiblioCraft. Deco bench. Ah. Alright, let's make one of those. I don't know if we're gonna do this or not, like, but I'll check it out. Alright, so now we gotta put in the different colored clays or whatever, and I guess fill up this thing, and then we can choose the different things that we want. So I would make the clay. So red crafting clay is dirt, sand, and then some kind of red dye. Blue crafting clay, probably lapis. And green crafting clay. Okay, so how do we do this? We just drop these in here? Okay, so that unlocks everything that you can do. This does not have enough. Oh, it also requires regular clay. Ah. So if we wanted the hanging bridge, do we do this or do we do these? I'm not sure. So there's a hanging bridge left and a hanging bridge right, and then there's also just the hanging bridge. Oh, okay, so you put the... I think I understand how that works. Okay. Can't place that here. Something is in the way. Okay. And I guess the left and right so you can make it wider if you wanted to. That's kind of cool looking, right? It doesn't quite match the planks, but... It breaks rather easy too. So how do we set this up? Like if I wanted this to be at the same level as this, do I have to have a block? I guess I have to put a block here. Now, do these things, do they slope down? Can you do them to different levels or are they just straight all the time? If they're just straight, I don't think that's gonna work too well. Like, do they go as a ramp too? Like, I don't know. You guys say it's a multi-block. I mean, I can understand that because you want to place multiple in a line. Make another one. Like, how do these things connect, I guess? Let's find out. It said it was oh, it looked like it said it was valid down there. Okay, so it doesn't like that. So you can do them like this. They are single level. Well, we have a lot of elevation changes here. Oh, and they take up 2 blocks. Okay. And then there's also, like, I guess the anchors, right? So it makes it so that the ropes are actually attached to something. Let's just look at it. Do these have to be like in the same block? No, they can't put them there. I'm uninstalling this mod. That's for the double wide? Oh, okay. So is there another one that I missed? Oh, the single anchor. Oh, this is the one that we needed right here. I'm curious now. My curiosity's gone the best of me. We need to go get ourselves some clay. Excuse me, Mr. Sheep. I need your clay. So many sheep in the water. All the sheep in the water. Where's my clay? Clay, 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 clay. All the clay, give it to me. Put it in my inventory right now. Okay, that's probably enough. How many beehives does this tree have? Goodness, tree, how many beehives do you need? Keep going. What were we out of here? 29, 24, and 18? Oh, we're out of like all of them. Okay. Getting the dye for this is going to be annoying. Okay, there's 12 red. Let's do 12 more blue. Oh, did that not? I thought that required clay for these. What did I just go and get clay for? Sand and dirt. So you put in those different ones and it says that it has clay. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Hanging bridge anchor single. This one is what we're looking for. Better. I reinstalled the mod now. That's kind of cool looking. I will admit that is pretty cool looking. If you could somehow slope it down so it'd go down to a lower level or whatever, so I could use this between my platforms, that would be amazing. I don't know how mods would do something like that. It'd be kind of like, I guess, a cross between, what is that other mod? The ones where you could do like the angle blocks or whatever, you put the block in there, the carpenter blocks. It'd be like a cross between carpenter blocks, I guess, and DecoCraft. So you could have like ramps at whatever angle you wanted. That would be really awesome if there was something like that. These are cool though. Like if we were just doing flat things, like if everything is at the same level, this would be really, really awesome. Unfortunately, it's not. Yeah, it looked like there was a Rubik's Cube in there. I guess I'll just leave that here. It doesn't. It's a bridge to nowhere. These other ones I'm just gonna get rid of because I don't think we're gonna be using this. It was cool to check it out, but I don't think we're gonna use it. So we needed the stone burnt. No, you need rope bridge mod, which is not in this pack. Okay, if there is a mod that already does that, that's awesome. But yeah, since it's not in the pack, not really helpful, unfortunately. All right, so Dragon Egg Mill. There we go. I feel like we should probably move this and set them up in a certain spot, like probably over here somewhere. Set them up back here. I see you, creeper. Don't think I don't see you, creeper. Yeah, let's move that stuff. I guess we'll set these down first and we'll move that one just so we don't like run out of GP in the process of moving. Right here's fine. Boom, boom. All right, so we need to get ourselves like a piston or something. Some cobblestone probably, or practically anything. I guess we can just use ore. Doesn't really matter. Just need a placey block. This is a little laggy. Boom, boom. All right, so now we're making 2,564 GP. Seems reasonable. Guess there's an achievement for that. I guess I never picked those up manually before. Oh, those guys don't stack now. All right, so we needed, what were we looking for? The speed upgrade. Yeah, we got a bunch of those we already made. Can I just shift click these on there? I can't. I have to go into each one individually. Okay, that is fine. All right, filling all these guys up with all of these speed upgrades. This is a little overkill. We absolutely don't need this much, but we're doing it anyway. Because we can. All right, speed upgrade. Thanks for the achievement, I guess. I just made like 300 of those a minute ago. Redstone. Speed upgrade. What would phantom faces do? Who cares about me? Says instead of doing that many, use one with some phantom faces. What are phantom faces gonna do for us? Should we stop there or should we just fill them all up? I think we should fill them all up. I missed one? You better not be if you're trolling me, you're gonna get banned from my chat. If I missed one or if I did not miss one, okay, you're lucky. You're lucky. You are so lucky right now. Thanks for catching that. Now I gotta double check all these because now I can't be sure. I missed one right here too. I missed two. You said I missed one. I missed two. You are now banned from my chat. Yeah, I gotta double check all these because I'm not sure. All right, we need a few of these. Are we out? No, can we make more of these? What are those things called? Upgrade base? Oh, we didn't make more gold things. You're so lucky. So lucky. How about 6 stacks? That seems reasonable. Craig Noth with 100 bits says phew, Hypno Rage is real. That's not real rage. You haven't seen Hypno Rage. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. I'm not sure that is how phantom energy faces work. Let me go test. Phantom faces will copy the block you link it with, meaning it'll produce the same amount of power. I don't think that it will provide like 6 times the amount of power it should be. Amnesia gets added to Thaumcraft. I'm gonna be all about that mod. The thermal foundation still not updated? I don't think there's a thermal foundation. There's Redstone Arsenal. Wasn't that thermal foundation before? I mean, I'm not sure. Thermodynamics is not added. The pipes and stuff is not added to it. Works very well. You make a crystal for each generator and link it on your input for the ball. Well, I guess I'll grab the tablet. Oh, I have it on me. I assume this information's in the tablet of tabletness. Energy network? Ah. Crystal Energy IO. The basics. This is the basics? Oh my goodness. Ain't nobody got time to read all that. Capacity 4 million, max links 2. Wyvern. Capacity 16 million, max links 3. Draconic. Capacity 64 million, max links 4. I'm assuming this means that you can connect from one thing, or I guess from 4 things to 1, right? And that requires all sorts of infusion crafting. Honestly, I think making 40 flux plugs is easier. You need the basic tier. Flux plug is better. I agree. Flux plug seems better because there's no infusion crafting. This is going to require too much stuff. Flux plug it is! Bum, bum, boom. Oh, we still need to connect our farm down below to these. Bum, 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 bum. So we need some redstone blocks. How about 400 redstone blocks? No infusion crafting. Basic crystals need no infusion crafting. Flux plugs make every other energy transfer method obsolete and are cheap to make. I agree. It's kind of like when you're playing with Tesseracts. Why would you move energy around using like the dimensional transceivers or whatever that actually cost power and stuff? I wouldn't use them. I mean, this is pretty easy stuff here. Hello, Kronos. Oh, I need to turn off the magnet. Do you have problems with your Flux network after you had several plugs hooked up? I've never had a problem with them. The only time I've had problems with the Flux plugs is when I've upgraded versions, like the channels go away, but that might be something that gets fixed in another version. I don't know. Oh, actually, here's a thought. Well, I guess we could put items into the bottom. I was gonna say I can't use the item conduit and put the plugs on there at the same time. But yeah, we can put the item conduit on the bottom. All right, well, there's 50 of those. I don't know how many of these we had set up over here. Is there 50? I made one too many. Rip. One too many. Two too many. Rip. Don't I have the rose on me? I had the rose on me! That's not annoying. Okay, okay, okay. The rose doesn't seem to work too well with these things. Like, they're constantly putting the wither effect on you. The rose is constantly getting rid of it, and then it's just not working. I kind of wish there was a conduit probe, flux probe, where you could copy the settings. Is there a thing like that? I don't know. Prof Bob's with 120 bits. Thank you for the 120. Appreciate it. That's sploosh. Flux plugs are buggy. They randomly disconnect from blocks when you change dimensions or the chunk is unloaded when the server restarts. I've never had that problem before. I know they visually look like they're not connected, but they've never, like, stopped working. If you're playing on a multiplayer server and another person sets one of these up, it looks like it won't be connected for the second person, but whoever is placing them, it looks like they are connected, but that's just like a visual thing. Sunset Whiskey with 50 bits filling up the cup. Thank you, Sunset. We've had the plugs visibly disconnect, but they were still sending, receiving. Yeah, I think that's just a visual glitch. I don't think there's anything that changes with the connection with the block. It has some visual issues, and that's just a bug that'll get fixed at some point, I'm sure. Okay, so all of those should now be sending on the correct channel. We do need to get ourselves this thing opened up on the bottom so we have access to put conduit on there. So from there to... there to there. I hear a bat somewhere. Why do I hear a bat? Alright, so all this needs to be uncovered under here. So what mod belongs to the Mining World Portal? That would be the Aroma 1997 mod. Alright, and this cable here needs to be moved back a little bit. This This will be the cable we send the ender pearls on. Okay. Or not ender pearls, I'm sorry, another stars. Alright, so now we need some item conduits. We need more than that. That should be more than enough. Do, 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 do. Given Cougar has resubscribed for 5 months in a row. Given, thank you so much for the 5 months and continued support. I do appreciate that. Says, yay! Thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate it. Alright, so that's going to be extract, always active, round robin enabled. We're going to need some speed upgrades for this too. I made one. How much electrical steel do we have? Can we tell our system to make like a bunch of that? That'd be awesome if we had a bunch of that for our system to make. How slow is it making that? My goodness. All of those together will generate 3.84 million RF per tick, which should be fine for a while, just a little bit. Like that might get us through today. We're gonna have to look at what our long-term solution is gonna be, though. Is it really making this that slow? What is it doing? Oh, it's waiting to do the silicon so it can do the pulverized coal. Our tools dimensions still make me sad. My small player group made over 100 dimensions the day it was first patched in. Well, whoever's running the server needs to tell the people who are doing that not to do that, or to have some strict policy where each person is only allowed to make 5 dimensions, or I don't know. What we used to do with our group when I was running the modded servers is I would tell people, hey, like once a week, I'm going to delete all these extra dimensions. Tell me which ones to keep. And so I'd have a list, I don't know, like 10 dimensions and then delete 20 of them or something. So. Dude. The lag that I'm having is not FPS. That would be what would be causing FPS lag. The lag that I'm having is just the game pausing or doing whatever. All right, so we need pistons. We need 14 more of these made. It was Ender IO was faster, same thing with thermal foundation. Ender IO used to be pretty quick. I don't know why they decided to slow it down. It is definitely not as fast as it once was. Which is kind of sad. So yeah, we have round robin enabled, always active, on extract, so that should fill up all of these things. I need to get myself a conduit probe. Do we have one? Do I have one in my pouch? Do I have my pouch on me? I do. I don't see a conduit probe. Let's make a conduit probe. Conduit probe. So while we're waiting on the electrical steel to be made, we can start copying and pasting these things. Insert. This needs to be on copy mode. Pasta, 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 pasta. I should probably change the color. It'd be a lot easier to tell what we're doing here. Let's change it to like red. Because it's hard to see that green. I can definitely tell when it switches to red though. I'll have to change the extract settings to red, obviously. Good. Yeah, even with night vision on, that doesn't really change the brightness. For whatever reason, that green is just kind of hard to see when it switches. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Did I get them all? So look pretty red to me. Alright, let's switch this to exporting red then. Alright, so we were looking for, what were we making? The speed upgrades. How many more of these can we make now? Perfect. Alright, so that'll do a stack at a time, round robin to each one of these generators. The generators are sending the power. The only thing we need to do is get this thing hooked up. And magic's gonna happen. And magic is going to happen. So this cable right here is like a really weird cable. I believe that's just a P2P. So currently we go to one P2P. We go 2, 3. Oh, and then that goes right to this. Oh, that's off of P2P. So we got 3 connections on this cable. I think this will be a P2P that runs over there as well. Oops. Okay, that'll be our 4th connection. I need the memory card and a P2P. I need to disconnect it for right now. I bet we just sent a whole bunch of stars over there and I bet it's doing stuff and I didn't really want it to. Oh, maybe it didn't connect? Okay, that's fine. Right, memory card. So we're gonna go off a new channel for that other section over there. Let's do this one. P2P. So that'll load it up and then connect this here. Actually, I should probably make a dense cable. Not that it really matters right now, but just more like for visual. Okay, so that won't be connected because we don't have the line connected yet. Let's turn off the rain. Where's my rain turner offer? All right. I think we need that loot book on us or that. You guys ready for this? So currently into our ball, we are doing 24,000 RF per tick. $1.6 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. We're only doing 4.054 million RF per tick. So I guess what I'd like to know is how fast are we using these stars? Like, is our is this just like sucking them away, or what's going on? Yep, we are using them faster than what we're making them right now. We're almost at 0.5%, boys. Only 4 million time to make 10 times as many generators. We have 10 billion RF stored right now. So this is kind of like the don't go over here zone. That's all right. That's pretty okay. Time to make 4 more woot farms and more gens. Time for 1 billion RF per tick. You know, if this whole setup was in Sky Factory, I think that would have been a lot more fun, in my opinion, to set up like a whole bunch of these woot farms to make these stars. I guess the way Sky Factory is set up, like we could have made more wither skulls, more wither farms to get more skulls, and then more wither boss farms. I guess we could have expanded it out, but I like this better. Do. I think if we had 2 more woot farms, it'd keep up. Maybe 3 more? Boom, boom. Yeah, and Applied Energistics used to be able to hold shift and it'd show you like the total amount of items or control or some key combination. It doesn't do that anymore. Like there's no way to see how many items total you have once it goes into the thousands, which is too bad. You bet that I'm charged before we run out of Nether stars? We might be. But we're at 1% now. I don't know. Oh, I gotta move the bed. Can't put the bed over there anymore. Will I do a Sky Factory speedrun challenge map with XB on Twitch? I don't think XB is into speedrunning or challenge maps or anything like that, unfortunately. I might do it myself at some point. We might do that later this week. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know, though, is that we're going to go ahead and take a 3-minute break. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me today while we play a little bit of FTB Beyond. I'm just going to stand up and stretch, fill up my coffee, use the restroom. Just going to take a quick 3-minute break. Thanks for all the support this morning. I do appreciate all the subs and resubs and the bits. Anyway, we'll be right back in about 3 minutes. BRB.
Put your hands in the air.
All right, guys. Do 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 boop 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 boop, and we're back. Do do. So we really should hook up our applied energistic system down here so we can see what the items are that we have down here. So we need to run a line. Yeah, we're gonna have to run a line down here and get some storage buses. So we probably should break this out instead of having the diamond chest, just have 3 storage. I guess we're gonna swap these out to barrels too. I wouldn't mind using the quantum storage if they worked better. Unfortunately, applied energistics will only see 64 items. It doesn't know about the 2,500. So we need to swap those out for barrels, put storage buses on them. So that's gonna be 4, 5, 6, 7 channel. Yeah, let's just do another P2P down here. I don't know how we're gonna run that. Maybe we'll just go straight down, over, and then down here. Something that connect them between the two. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's get a cable running down here. Yeah, the modifiers have been turned off for a while. Pretty sure. Maybe the grinder's still on down there or something. We got rotten flesh, but the farms are turned off. Let's make some Kepluck. Let us make like 100 glass cable. Oh, we need nether quartz. How do we get nether quartz in this? Do we just have to go to the nether and farm it? Okay. For some reason, I was thinking that we could farm something that drop nether quartz. Bees make it, but I'm not gonna get into bees. Let's be honest. Nobody likes watching bees. Okay, there might be like one or two of you that do like it, but for the most part, nobody likes it. I guess we're going to the nether. We should set up a quarry in the nether. Let's set up a quarry in the nether. Oh man, Hypno, are you sure you have enough nether stars to do the infinite barrels on this? I'm not sure. We might have to fight a wither boss or two. Yeah, we're down to 347,216 nether stars. I don't know if we're gonna have enough. We might not. 2.6%. Yeah, let's set up a quarry. Let's do a builder block. I'm not sure if I've ever RF tools quarried in the nether. Have I done that? I'm sure it's just the same. I just don't know if I've done this before. Okay, so then we need the fortune quarry upgrade, is it? Fortune quarry. Pretty sure we need to make these diamond tools. A shape card, oh man. I put this on DecoCraft, but like this is kind of a one-off thing. So shape card, one of those. One of these. Fortune cord. Okay, so we got that. We got the builder block. We need a flux point. Do we have any blaze powder? Nope, but we can make some. Hello, official. All right, so we got power, we got that, we need an ender chest. What? Oh, regular chest in the center. And what is our ender chest set to? What color is the input? Need input. Blue, blue, blue. Okay, easy. Easy. Is that it? I feel like that's it. That might be it. I think that's it. Pretty sure that's it. That's it. So for this quarry, I think, well, let's look at the map real quick. We want to get to a spot that's got a lot of stuff. There's a lot of lava over here, so that'd be kind of wasteful. Maybe like in this general area. Oh, there's another slime island here. Did I not see that before when we were looking for slime islands, or is that the one I did see? No, we went to this one. I didn't even see this one before. Okay, so we probably want to get this area right here to the east. How about right here? I think it's gonna be just fine. So we can set this like so. Shape card. So we want the dimensions of this to be 512 by 128 by 512. We want the offset to be 64. Right? Is that based on the level that we put the builder block down? I'm not sure how that works. And 0, 0. Let's try on this thing and just see what it does. Oh, yeah, we don't want it to go that way. This is in the... So we want to go to positive 256 on the X, I think. Bum, bum. Like lava right above me. Okay, so that looks better, but it's not going where I want it to go. Maybe we don't do the offset for the Y. We leave that 0. What does that do? Oh, maybe it had to be negative 64, actually. Maybe that's the problem. Forky Dork, oh my goodness. Forky Dork just dropped 25,000 bits. Forky Dork, my goodness, thank you so much for that generous support. Oh my goodness. It says paycheck hype. Wow, Forky Dork is now a new member of the Gold Club. New badge. All right, well, let me take a second here. We're gonna add you right away to our gold badge section. I know it's not like something crazy special, but I do want to recognize people who have supported the channel that much. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. We get the name spelled correctly. Forky Dork can capitalize correctly. There we go. Our 4th Gold Club member, Forky Dork. Thank you so much for all the support. I do appreciate it. How many bits go from no badge to gold? That would be 100,000 bits. Or $1,000. Technically, it's more than $1,000 because you can purchase 250 bits for like what is it, like 300? Like there's a little bit of overhead, so it's something like $1,300 or $1,400 you have to spend if you're purchasing all the bits. If you're watching ads, you'll never get there. Not anytime reasonable. But Forky Dork, yeah, thank you so much. Says you're welcome. Okay, let's do this one more time. I think... No, that's still wrong. What do I have this thing set to? Negative 64. Does it have to be... Is it because I'm not at 64, I'm at 103? Like, I have to set the Y level to be like negative 20 or something like that? It's generally a good idea not to include the builder. Well, you can see in the preview mode right now, when I turn this on, that the builder itself, like that level and higher. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like if I went higher, this would be included in the... Yeah, okay. So we'd want that to be... Oh no. Oh, I thought it despawned. I was gonna be like, really? He despawned after you shot me with that? Yeah, I'm still not like really up to speed on how these things work and how to set them. Like we have the offset, I think, right? Or do we want to do 257? If we do 257, does that put it one block further away? Yeah, okay. So 257 makes it so the builder block itself isn't in that area. And then we want to get the height right. And I guess we don't do negative 64. I assume that we're going to want to do like negative 20-ish. Let's try that again. That looks better. Man, can we just say no offset and just have it do 128? I think that's gonna be fine. Close enough. Close enough. There's that. This. Doot. Forkgate Orc says, all right, back to lurk mode. Got work to do. All right, Forkgate Orc. Again, thank you so much for the 25,000 bits. That's a lot. All right, so we want to set to that, and then we need a lever, I believe, right? Oh, we want this thing. I don't want all that netherrack. Let's turn that off. I'm just gonna click all these things. Is that all we need to do? I think so. Do single run and stop. Let's do it. YOLO. Oh, okay. It goes faster through void areas. It look like the Y level is just kind of like zooming when it's at a certain spot. But so far, I don't think I have seen any nether quartz come through. Oh, there's some. Okay, so it's working. I figured it was. I wasn't quite sure. So that'll also get us some soul sand too, which is nice. Those wireless booster cards, we're gonna have so many of those. We have 22,000 of these things. Are the infinity booster cards. How much power does that quarry use? It uses a decent amount. I don't think it says on it, and we can reduce the amount by infusing it. Actually, we should do that because that would speed up the quarry too, wouldn't it? Let's take this off. Let's go infuse this thing. I guess we probably could have infused it there in the nether, but let's infuse it. So we'll infuse it. Let's grab the what are the things called? Things with the stuff. Dimensional shard. We have 50. That is not enough. Okay, we need our hammer. We need the magnet on. I don't remember if we looked around this thing for dimensional shards previously. Oh, you know what? I was turning off my night vision earlier with this armor, and I forgot. Yeah, there's dimensional shards here. Let's go back home real quick. I forgot the nanobot beacon is giving us night vision all the time. I kind of like to turn that on and off so we can see the dimensional shards easier. Let me grab... What are those things called? A modifier core? Do we have one? Okay, so let me replace the night vision with this just so we can turn that off. And we will use our dark steel armor for it. That's saturation, flight. Do we have a night vision one in here too? Right there. Let's get this one out of here. Okay, so night vision's off, so we should see where these shards are a lot easier because the whole area should be lit up. Or maybe they just don't want to put off light. I thought they lit up a little bit more on that. I thought I turned the magnet on. I guess I didn't. They do stand out a little bit though. They are, like, you can see them against the backdrop if you're looking. I wish there was a keybind for the magnet. There is for the Ender IO one, but yeah, the Draconic Evolution magnet would be nice too. It'd be nice if you could put in a bauble slot as well. I guess we could also go to the Nether and get the stuff. We need 4 stacks of it, by the way. The Ender IO magnet can only go around your neck when it's turned on. Oh, that's right. That's right. We were kind of messing around with that, I think, in Sky Factory. And yeah, there was some limitations to it. It was kind of nice that you could turn it on and off with the hotkey. But yeah, I remember having to keep it on like the hotbar or something. But it's still nice instead of having to like scroll to and then shift right click it. Nicer anyway. So I think that might be all the dimensional shards or that are exposed to the outside. I mean, there might be more in here. We can mine the entire island, but I don't think I want to do that. Let's throw a pearl through one of our many portals here and see what we can find out in the far lands of the end. I'm gonna say the Nether. It's not the Nether. Now we tried doing this before and it seemed like they turned down the frequency of the stuff since the RF Tools dimensions are added. And I don't know where we were at previously that had more, but I guess we can just give it a quick look now that we don't have night vision on. It might be easier to spot them. But yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot or any at all. Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm not seeing any at all, not even a whole lot. Yeah, the shards are craftable. You are correct. Yeah, they really did turn down the frequency too much. Like, it used to be pretty good. Let's not... Let's go to the Nether. I think there's still a lot of stuff spawned around in the Nether that we could get pretty easy. I don't think I've ever seen mobs spawned in there before. We've seen dimensional shards in here pretty frequently before, but I'm not seeing any now. Maybe we will just look at the crafting method. Oh, here's some. How many are we up to now? Almost. We just need like a stack plus a few more. What is that? Is that a berry bush? So now a bunch of magma cubes spawn on an island when I don't need them. Are these things really that infrequent? I thought we... Oh, okay, here's some over here, and I think I saw some over there too. I could have sworn I've seen them all over the place before. Like, when you look for them, you don't find them. When you're not looking for them, you see them everywhere. I realized it was just one. Great. So we are up to three stacks plus 3. Not sure what all that XP is from, but I will take it. Yeah, Mortal, I hope you have good luck talking to your teachers and stuff about your school. Hopefully you can get something worked out with that. Hello, Chris. Okay, so what's a recipe to craft these things? I'm getting bored of looking for them. I thought they were more frequent than this. Like, before they turned down the spawn rates in the end, like, it was a very viable way to go around and collect the 4 stacks, but now they've nerfed it. It's just, like, not worth it. I'm not seeing too many here in the Nether. At least none that are exposed anyway. Oh, here's another one. Every time I find one, it makes me just want to keep looking more, even though this is kind of like not the thing that I want to be doing right now. Just look a little bit further. Just look a little bit further. You'll find them. Just keep looking. You'll find them. Yeah, we'll probably hook up the void resource miner. That's a thing we should do. We had a void... No, you're talking the void ore miner. We have a void resource miner hooked up. Or do these come from the void resource miner? I'm not sure. I would imagine that'd be void ore. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. We need less than 20. Draconium, don't care. You dead. Yeah, the void ore. I would imagine so. Bum 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 bum. Have we already been to this area? I'm not sure. Let's try over this side of the lava lake. We only need to find like 3 or 4 more ore and we should be good. Or is this new terrain that's not going to have a generating? I'm not... Where are we? This looks like new terrain. I'm going to type map. That's not what you do. What? Please. You don't want none of this. Ah, here's one. All right, we only need 10 or less. 10 or less shards, and we'll be good. Ooh, that's... no, that's not it. I thought it was. It got me. It's like so many times. That's weird terrain generation here. Look at this. Weird. Weird. Ha. Aha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Is that enough? That's enough. Let's go. Ollie 95 with 50 bits. Thank you for the 50, Ollie. Okay, so what do I do with the thingy? Machine infuser. I was trying to think where we put this thing. I guess we could stick it right here to get power. So builder block plus that. I wish that went faster, but that is the speed. Hello, oh hi Spork, how you doing? Wireless thing. Don't need those or this stuff on me. I don't need any of this stuff or that or this or that. Yeah, there is no way to make it faster. That is just the speed. Infusing the infuser does not make the infuser go faster, sadly. It just makes the infuser take less power. There was a quest in Sky Factory 3 to infuse an infuser, and we did that. And there was like no difference in how fast it would infuse machines. Alright, machine infuser, go away, and we can go hook this thing back up in the Nether and do the things with the stuff in the junk. Acceleration wand would probably make that go faster, yes. Is there... Do we even have those wands in this mod pack? I am not sure. Okay, let's put you down here. Put you in here. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm pretty sure that does go faster while it's infused. It uses more power, and I'm pretty sure it does go faster. Like, while it's skipping those empty Y levels and the chunk that's currently in, it like just speeds right past them. Oh, we're gonna be getting things like the lava blocks, I think, too, right? Oh yeah, we're gonna be getting a lot of stuff here. Maybe we should look at expanding our drives. I think we're still rocking 16Ks. Those should be upgraded 64s if they are not. Oh, you know what? I forgot to chunk load that. Let's go back, chunk load it, then we'll look at upgrading our drives. And if not, we'll add more drives. We gotta make sure that's chunk loaded. Chris says, Hypno, I enjoy your voice too much. Buddy, have I told you that already? I don't think you did, but I enjoy the fact that you enjoy my voice. Alright, let's chunk load this. Chunk loaded. Okay, so now... Alright, our disk drives right now, those are 16s, right? No, those are 64s. Let's make... I think we should be able to tell the system to make like another 10 64s, right? I guess 9 more. Do we have the technology? Do we have the stuffs? Do it. So we were almost out of quartz and now we have almost 1,000 of it. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. You want to make one of those draconic power things in your Beyond? Yeah. That's pretty much the end-all power storage. This isn't even the biggest size, and this holds 2.14 trillion RF. The next tier up holds, I don't remember how much it is, like 4 quadrillion or 8 quadrillion, I don't know. It's like a stupidly large number, and it will take you forever just to fill up to 1%. Oh, you know what? Is the power storage here? Is this chunk loaded? Like, this might not be fully. I should add these. Our base is getting bigger and bigger. So how many chunks do we have available? Oh, we're not even using half of our available loaded chunks. Okay, we're fine. It's 9 quintillion. Yeah, it's like a stupid amount. So that would be 1,000, million, billion, trillion. What's after trillion? Quadrillion and then quintillion? Those are numbers so large, like I never use them. Septillion, octillion. Isn't that after quintillion? Yeah, those are numbers that are so large, like nobody ever uses those. Like, not in any real situation. Other than just knowing the fact that they exist. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so we have these 64s. Are those made yet? What is it doing? What are we waiting on? I should probably change this Certus quartz recipe so it does 64 at a time. The problem is, in order to make them, we have to crush it, and like this is slow. This almost makes me want to get into IC2 to get the macerator at the max speed that can do like, you know, 20 items per second. Like 1 item per tick. I almost want to get into IC2 specifically for that reason. I'm trying to avoid it, but that's going to be a lot of crafting, a lot of micro crafting to do that kind of stuff. Is there a faster furnace? Is there a way to, or I guess a faster pulverizer or crusher? We did make that, hold on, we made that crusher, right? Does that do what we're doing here? With the speed upgrades, would that be faster? We don't have enough. Can we make more? Okay. So I'm curious, this crusher, like how fast does this go? We checked this out before and I don't remember now. Like, how much faster does this even work? It doesn't even work with this stuff. Is the GP still jacked? In single player, it is. We switched over to a local server that's still single player, but it's a server now, and it works just fine. There's no issues at all. Unfortunately, that doesn't work with the Certus Quartz, so that is pointless to even try. What am I doing? That's not a thing? This thing. Almost 4,000 quartz? Yeah, that quarry is gonna do work. How are we doing on these? Okay, those are done, so let's do 64 drives. This. We need quartz glass. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, there really needs to be a faster way to pulverize or sag mill items in this pack. I think it might sag mill the Certus Quartz faster than the pulverizer is, but there still needs to be a faster way to do it. How fast does this go? Yeah, that's faster. I should probably switch the recipe over to that. All right, 64s. All right, so now we need a drive. Oops. All right. Here we go. Hello, NL Eric. Yeah, is the pulverizer maxed out in speed? I do believe it is. It's the resonant version with 4 of the augments in there. As far as I know, you can't make it faster in this. Hey Hypno, any plans to stream the new Sky Factory speedrun map? Sorry if you've already been asked this a bunch of times. I haven't been asked a bunch of times. I probably will, and we might do it later this week. We might put FTB and Beyond on hold for a little bit and check that out. I mean, that's not something that I feel like I can do over and over and over again. I think it's going to get pretty repetitive, but I would like to try and play through it, see what the map's about, and then try and take down some kind of order of operations for whatever and see if I can get a good time on it. Something respectable. So we might be doing that. Upgrade the pulverizer. It is fully upgraded. You wish thermal expansion did something like Mechanisms Factories? It would be cool if there was a way that you could expand these out and have multiple slots in here, but I mean, you could just make multiple machines, I guess, so it's not that necessary. But yeah, I was expecting these machines to go faster. Like, they still are kind of slow. I guess you can configure them in the configuration settings to accept more power or whatever and increase the speed. They did that in Project Ozone anyway, in 1.7. I assume you can still kind of do that in this, but I don't know. It's still weird to you that the upgrades are now the same tiers instead of multiple tiers. I don't know. You kind of restricted the amount of slots that you can put in for the augments, so does it really make sense to have different tiers? I don't know. Knight of Demons cheered 100 bits. First drop, hype for an almost clean cup. Well, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. All right, guys. I think we're gonna go ahead and yeah, I think we're gonna switch over to Dark Souls. I think we're gonna wrap up the Minecraft portion of the stream for now. We got a lot of good stuff going on. How much power do we have over here? We're at 11.7%, so I expect by tomorrow this should be full. What are we doing on the stars? We still have 336,000 stars. Like, I don't think we're running out of stars anytime soon. I feel like we're still gonna have a couple 100,000 tomorrow by the time we play this again. It's pretty awesome. We got a lot of good stuff done, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the Minecraft portion of the stream for today. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me today while we play some FTB Beyond. Like I said, we're gonna be switching over to Dark Souls 3, so if you're interested in that, stick around. Give me a few moments here so I can switch things over, and I'll just take a quick break before we get into that. I appreciate all of the subs, all the resubs, and especially all the bits. You guys are going crazy with that today, especially Forky Dork. Thank you again. Yeah, give me about 3 minutes, and we'll BRB.